footprints. And so one of the members of the RASC, Charles Ennis, offered to write a book about building a small observatory. So what he did is he went around the country and talked to about 30-odd people who had built observatories and sort of said, what did you build, how did you do it, what problems did you run into, and so on and so forth. Apparently it's quite an excellent book at $18 each, and you can order that in from the RASC store. Suppose if there was enough demand, we could order in a bunch of them for people. If you do want us to order them collectively instead of getting them for yourself individually, you can let me know, but the price will probably be the same. You'll get it quicker if you do it yourself, assuming everything's working in that store. We also have a new observing certificate, or sort of observing certificate, the astrophotography certificate. And I think that right off the bat, about 6 to 10 people in this center could qualify for at least one of the 3 types of awards that you can get. You get one for wide field photography, you get one for planetary photography and deep sky photography. And if you go online in the RASC National and look at the requirements to get the certificate, you'll find that they're actually not too onerous. You still have to put a bit of effort into it. And I'll show you in a minute what the goals are for the wide field, essentially defined as photography taken from a fixed tripod. And in the case they want you to take 15 photos from the list that I'm going to show you, so 15 of those subjects. The planets can include the moon, and you have to be able to resolve detail on it. Isn't it enough to point at your cell phone camera down the telescope while somebody's looking at Saturn and say, there, I got a picture of Saturn. Well, maybe it is enough, I don't know, because some of those pictures on the cell phone cameras work out pretty good. They get them. Deep sky is the usual heavy duty, I spend a lot of money on this equipment, why can't I get a good picture type of thing? So you have to be able to work on your tracking and focus and exposure and so on and so forth, all of the difficult things that have to be beaten into the ground before you can do long exposure photography. So here's a list of choose 15 things out of this list. Some of them are pretty quick, sunrise or sunset. Most of us probably have a sunrise or sunset picture somewhere in our photo archives on our computer. Moonrise or set. Of course, you could do this with a little more pizzazz by having a multiple exposure shot of a moonrise, watching the moon change color, for instance, or come up framed against the, you won't get moonrise framed against the golden boy. That would be a stretch. Take a really, really tall crane. Various phases, moon with earth shine, moon and the planet. One of those coming up next month that should be able to do it. The moon will be in conjunction with Jupiter and later on Venus, because once Venus is in the evening sky, every month the moon is going to pass us once. And so you can look at that picture of 2 or more planets. Well, Mars and Saturn are coming together right at this time within the next month. That would be a good opportunity. Mercury is not well placed, but next month is the best view of Mercury that you might get this year. The space station, that's pretty easy. Well, most of that's easy. Doing it well is the real criteria. If you wanted to do the noctilucent clouds, well, you have to be there at the right time. They're not something you can just walk out and get. But other than that, the list is not very difficult. So I would encourage you to go after it. You know, Gail has a number, she has a Messier certificate and 1 or 2 of the others.
Universe and the 5 pins.
And they come with pins. I haven't heard whether the astrophotography one does, but I'm presuming that will be the case. So they're kind of nice to collect. We haven't quite got to the stage of having a sack like the Boy Scouts do with the badges on it, but Winnicentrics, just another reminder that I put in every month that Winnicentrics likes to have contributions from you. So you should send something to Megan 2 weeks before the meeting, so a half a month ahead of these meetings. At the fourth Friday of every month. And that way she'll have time to get it into Winnicentrics. We have a Saskatchewan Summer Star Party coming up. If anybody's planning on going, should I meet 1, 2 at least, or 3, so it's always good fun camping out in the rain in Saskatchewan. It seems to happen more often than not. And of course we have the Spruce Wood Star Party coming up. One lunation after that. An interesting summer. We have an August Star Party, September Star Party, beginning of September Star Party, and an end of September Star Party at each one of the new moons. These two plus the Northern Alberta Star Party up near Edmonton. Telescope loan stand, what's their status on telescopes?
They're both out.
They're both out?
Tomorrow I have them both out, yeah.
So if you want a telescope this month, you'll have to wait till next month, which is sort of the same as saying you can't have one this month. Unless somebody looks at the sun and brings it back. Glenley Observatory, it's been getting a fair bit of use recently, even with the diminutive amount of darkness that we get. So as we start to move into August, we get into the best actually observing in August, September, and October. So if you want to use it as a member of this center, you're entitled to use the telescope in it and have access to the warm room, just really asking. But you probably want somebody to show you how to run the 12-inch there, and that's where Brian comes in over here. I'd like to acknowledge the work that Brian's been doing on the observatory. He's really been keeping it up. He's probably picked up the garbage from the barbecue last month as well. Okay, so I had you first, Brian. Are you ready to go, or do I turn it over to Jennifer first?
I'll leave Jennifer.
I should point out that Jennifer brought some astronomy books along, so we'll be having a draw for them during the break or just after.
Saturn's going to be setting below, what? No, you want,
On our waste.
Fire waste, is there?
It's on.
it's on.
Yeah, we can.
Can you turn it up? Is there up? Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hello? How's this? No? Yeah? All right. Yeah, Mars is up in Libya, and of course we have Jupiter. Jupiter's going to be quite low, I guess it's going to set after midnight, I believe. And of course Saturn, well, I would say it's well-facing species sky, Pucus, its constellation is called. But I'll give you a better picture of what I mean by that. Over here, this is the top view of the position of the planets in our solar system. This is to be July the 7th. And of course, we have Jupiter, of course, around midnight leaves. We just called midnight leaves. And of course, we have Mars and Saturn here. They're quite low in the sky. They're going to set just below midnight leave in July. Okay, now this is from another point of view. This is 10:30 at night, so we still have. Okay, so we have a little bit of twilight here. This is the position of the planet. Of course, my favorite's always been Mars. And of course, it's from 10:30, and we have sunset at 9:08. So a bit of time. There's Jupiter, we have Mars, and Saturn. They're quite low in the sky, but still observable. Now, okay, so around 2 o'clock on July 9th, this is what we have on the sky. Can't really make it up, but that should be a little clearer right out here. And we have the constellation Hercules, my favorite, Lyra, and of course we have Pegasus up there. And in the early morning, this is what we have. Am I too loud? Alright, and then we have, alright, okay, there's the Pegasus constellation there. Now it's just around 4:30 in the morning, but sunrise is at 5:02 a.m. So we don't have a whole lot of observing time. Now here, this is what you may have to work it out a bit. Alright, play this. Jake? That's a video. Come, Frank. This is Windows 10? Yeah. That explains it, okay.
You might be able to run it if you skateboard, but.
Yeah. Well, it's not vaccinated. is supposedly the motion of the planets, and maybe get an idea of how the planet moves amongst each other, but looks like things are moving schedules like this, we're not going to have it. All right, so moving along. Now this actual calendar, we of course have the new forward, but my favorite of the two points I want to make are the Delta Aquarius meteor shower and the Percy meteor shower. They were both happening in the same month. So, having said that, you should have a really good chance of seeing something, hopefully, with all the rain that we're getting. But of course, and then of course with the northern hemisphere, of course the summer nights warm, you know, we should be able to see something. Now for the Delta Aquarius meteor shower, okay, it happens to be July 12th and August 19th. But it's going to rise around 12:53 a.m., so we have until that time to observe the meteor shower. My next point is, of course, the Percy meteor shower. What's special about the Percy meteor shower is, of course, it's more sought off of professional astronomers and stargazers, because it's, well, you get roughly 110 meteor showers, or 100 meteors per hour, and it's going to peak on August the 12th. But again, it's going to extend between July the 17th and August the 24th. So again, it's going to overlap 2 meteor showers, and hopefully we'll catch something. Of course, again, on the peak day, August the 12th, we're of course competing with the moon, but it's going to set after midnight. Now, according to my information, I guess the best time should be around 2 o'clock in the morning, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, we're on 49 degrees. Now, what's interesting about it is that, of course, it's the debris left from the comet, the Tuttle. And of course, it's named after the constellation of Perseus, and of course, due to the direction of the Arabian point on it. So here's a little star map of what you probably will see. So there's Perseus, the constellation. They said it's going to start right about here. Now, here's another view. This is from Meridian. So roughly about, where did I pick this one? Okay, the moon set at about 12:30, so that's why I picked this one here. The moon just set just now. And then we have Perseus right here. So right about here, we're going to have a meteor shower, but of course, it might be right here at this point here. And I'm not mistaken, it is Friday, August the 12th. Is that correct? Yeah, it's meeting. Yeah, I know. It's in November. Didn't we have the public event on that weekend too?
Magnitudes are 3.4 and 3.2, and it's 250 light years away. stars in front of the Little Dipper and the famous double star Mizar again in the hand of the Big Dipper. Today, the star Polaris marks the North Pole, but Earth wobbles on its axis. It takes about 26,000 years to make one full wobble, and at that time, the North Pole points to different stars. 5,000 years ago, the Earth's axis did not point to Polaris, it pointed to Thuban. This was around the time that the Great Pyramids in Egypt were being built. The Great Pyramid of Khufu at Giza was built so that Thuban was visible from the bottom of the shaft, and several other pyramids were also built with Thuban as the focal point. The stars close to the North Pole never set, and we call them circular polar. The Egyptians described them as undying. Khufu expected that when he died, he would join the sun and Thuban, maintaining order in the heavens as he had on earth. Ramses also expected to join with Osiris, the god of the dead, and he was represented by the stars that we know today as Orion. Draco the dragon was known for his sharp vision and intelligence. He was a devilish character, and whenever there was an eclipse of the sun or the moon, the ancient people believed that the dragon was going to swallow the light of day or the beam of the night. The only remedy for this circumstance was to make as much noise as possible: drums, tin cans, lids, pots, and pans. If he was frightened enough, the dragon would spit up the sun or the moon. The Greek story of the dragon concerns the 11th labor of Hercules when he had to steal some of the golden apples from Hera's tree on the top of Mount Atlas. Hera had chosen Ladon, a monstrous dragon, part of her precious tree. Apparently it was a purple dragon. Ladon lay in the garden and boiled around the tree, and Hera was not afraid of anyone stealing her apples, since they were being guarded by the horrible dragon. Along came Hercules, the strongest man in the world, trudging up the slopes of Mount Atlas. Horrible dragon, my foot, he thought. I've eaten more monsters than I can count. I killed the many-headed Hydra. I strangled 2 snakes with my bare hands when I was just a baby. I'm not afraid of any dragon. But as he got closer, he wasn't so sure. He could see the creature with a wonderful golden crest. Fire flashed from its eyes, and its body was all puffed up with poison. In his mouth, he could see a triple row of teeth, and Hercules could see the 3/4 tongue. Hercules realized that he would have to run with the dragon. He approached his master, Atlas. Now, we've all seen pictures of Atlas holding the world record. Hercules offered to carry the gold while Atlas stole some of the apples. The dragon was cat-napping when Atlas approached. He opened one eye, glanced at his master, and went back to sleep. Atlas quickly took some of the apples and took them back to Hercules. And then Atlas realized that he didn't have to carry the world anymore. Listen, he said, how about if I deliver the apples for you? It won't kill you the whole world for a few months, will it? Of course not, Hercules answered, but just let me fold up my lion's skin to make a pad for my shoulder. Would you hold the world while I do it? It'll only take a second. Atlas fell to the trick like a ton of bricks. Sure, no problem. He put the apples on the ground and took the gold back from Hercules. Hercules picked up the apples, laughed at Atlas, and left the garden. Hera was very angry at the dragon for failing to protect her apples. She grabbed him by the tail, and with a mighty swing, she hurled him from the earth. As the dragon sailed into the heavens, he started to spin and turn and got himself all twisted up into knots. After a long journey, he struck the dome of the stars where he became tangled because of the rotation of the heavens. Before he had time to undo all the knots in the body, the dragon froze because he was so close to the North Celestial Pole, where it's always so cold. And today we can see the dragon has been for many thousands of years. And as the year goes by, Draco turns upside down because it rotates around the North Star. Even though Draco is quite large, he is the 8th largest constellation. He isn't very prominent. His brightest star is magnitude 2.2, and this is an orange star called Elton, which is Arabic for the serpent's head. Draco has dozens of double and binary stars. Some are easy to resolve, and some aren't quite so easy. And here are some that you can see with binoculars. Omicron Draconis is a beautiful color contrast of orange and blue, just like the beautiful double star Algeria. The stars are magnitudes 4.7 and 7.5, and they're separated by 34 arc seconds, which is more than half an arc minute, so that's quite a wide separation. 6 16 and 17 Draconis are on the Explore the Universe certificate. 17 is a double star, magnitude is 5.4 to 5.5, with a separation of 3.4 arc seconds, so they're pretty close. And this pretty binocular pair, as a surprise for you if you look at it with a telescope, it's actually a triple star, just like mine are in big different handle. 90 arc minutes away from the main pair, you'll see 16 Draconis, which is magnitude 5.6. New Draconis is a beautiful double star in the Dragon's Head. Both stars are fifth magnitude and both are greenish yellow. They're separated by 61 arc seconds, so that's a full arc minute. In the book Night Watch, Terence Dickinson describes it as like cat's eyes. Speaking of cat's eyes, Draco has the most important deep sky object in the entire universe, the cat's eye nebula. This is a planetary nebula. Its number is MGC 6543, and that used to be really easy to remember because the phone number for Pizza Hut used to be 987-6543. Now they want us to order online, so that's a little better. The Cat's Eye Nebula is magnitude 8.8. It's one of the brightest planetaries in the sky. Our telescopes will show a greenish disk. Since this is a circumpolar object, we can see it pretty much any time of year. And it's really easy to find. You will find these two stars and these two stars, and it's right in the middle. And I put that in as one video to see this happen. It's not that big, it's only about 5.8 arc seconds. And this picture is taken by the Hubble Space Telescope. You can see the gas jets and the shells being rejected by the giant star. With just a 6-inch telescope, you can tell it's a nebula because you see it as a disk rather than a point blank of the star. There are quite a lot of galaxies in the area covered by the Dragon. One of the brightest ones is NGC 6503. This is a spiral galaxy. Its magnitude is 10, so it's fairly bright for a galaxy. It measures 7 by 2.4 arc minutes, so it's pretty big, and its outer parts are quite faint. You may have some trouble seeing them unless you're under a really dark sky. NGC 5866 is the one that you Messier hunters are using for M102. This is an elliptical galaxy. It's quite bright, magnitude 11.3, and it's fairly large. It measures 4.6 by 1.9 arc minutes. It gets brighter towards the middle, and you should be able to see the dust lane in a 12-inch telescope. Just 1 degree east of that one is another nice galaxy, NGC 5907. This one is magnitude 11.3, and it's really big. It's 12.4 by 1.4 arc minutes. This is a hadron spiral. You can see the central tunnel in this picture, but in our telescopes, you'll really just see a line in the sky. This is near the boundary of the Ride of the Charioteer, and it's 3 degrees southwest of Iota Draconis, which is the third magnitude star. The star was recently discovered to have a planet orbiting it, but no matter what size telescope you use, you're not going to see this. Draco the Dragon is host to quite a large number of meteor showers. The Draconis peaks on October 9th with a rate of 100 per hour, which sounds like it puts on a good show. But since October is traditionally cloudy every night, it's unlikely you'll get the same. On January 30th, the quadrant is, which has a rate of 30 to 40 per hour, which also sounds pretty good, but since January is considerably less than tropical, it's unlikely you'll want something. The quadrant was named after a constellation that we no longer recognize. It was near Boötes. But the radiant appears in Draco, so Draco has the honors. We also have the Eta Draconis, March 22nd, the Tau Draconis, May 17th, and on July 16th, the Omicron Draconis, so if it got dark in July, there might be a chance of seeing something. Eventually, the sky is going to start getting dark at night, so we won't have to be quite so patient to get out and see Draco. In ancient times, he was known to be many different creatures. He was a snake, an alligator, a snail, and even a hippopotamus. No matter what you think he is, with his dozens of galaxies and other beautiful deep sky objects, he is well worth being brave and going and taking.
you feel? You're gonna run out of constellations one of these days. You'll have to start going into the southern hemisphere. Of course, Greeks didn't know about the southern hemisphere once, so they could make up all these stories about it. Well, it's 8:30 at the moment.